All right, Dale, go ahead and start your script.
Okay. The Board of Athletic Trainers meeting is convening at 9:02 a.m. on February 16th, 2022 at the Health Licensing Office in Salem, Oregon by telephone conference call. I will now call roll. Dale Isaac here. Heather Halseth.
Here.
Haley Hay.
Here.
Gregor Hill.
Here.
Christian Stoll.
Here.
Members, when you wish to speak, please state your last name for the record. For the record, public members calling into the public phone line are asked to email April Fleming at april.fleming@dhsoha.state.or.us and provide your first and last name. Public and interested parties feedback may be heard during the public interested parties feedback period if indicated on the agenda. Everyone is asked to use appropriate language, manners, and protocols when conducting board business. This meeting is called to order.
Good job, Dale. First item is approval of the agenda.
Greg Hill, move that we accept the agenda as submitted.
Do we have a second?
Second to move.
Okay, so we call for a vote. A motion has been made. I'll call the roll. Dale Isaac approved. Heather Halseth.
Approved.
Haley Hay.
Approved.
Gregor Hill.
Aye, yes.
Oh, you can't because you, and Christian Stoll.
Approved.
Oh.
Second. Yeah.
So motion has been approved.
Okay, moving on, item number 3, reports, director's report. So I'm sure you're all very well aware, regarding COVID, the mask mandate will supposedly be lifted March 31st. However, that does not mean our office will be opening. So the last I heard was the state offices will not be open back up to the public until July 1st. So that gives us several more months to do that. They're still working on some logistics for certain staff that need to be able to be in the office, obviously, when we open back up. So, and the other thing is we're diligently working on getting a lot of vacant positions filled. We have, so the administrative assistant, so those of you who've been around long enough remember Paige. Paige did all the board recruitment and a lot of communication back and forth with board members. She got a new job, so she's not with us anymore, and I'm trying diligently to get that position filled. In the meantime, the recruitment is kind of put on hold because there's not enough time in the day for me to do everything. So I try to keep up on the as much as I can, but once that assistant gets hired, then that person will focus back on and getting board member positions filled. Obviously, you guys are doing great at the moment. We do have some boards that are not. And then we have an AS2, which is an executive support or administrative support specialist position that's going to come on that's going to help with exams. So we don't administer an exam for you guys, but however, there's a bunch of other boards that we do. So we need some help with that. We've also finally got approval to get a fiscal analyst started. So we're working on getting, for those of you like Greg who've been around a while, I've been talking about a fiscal analyst for years. So we finally got it approved. And so hopefully that position will start within the next couple of months. There's still some paperwork we've got to do because it's a brand new position. So that's in the works. Bob is diligently trying to hire another investigator, which will help deal with investigations and try and get the backlog caught up. The front line for the first time, I think in years, many years, is actually fully staffed, but we'll see how long that lasts because we like to promote within. So Tina's staff usually gets moved over to either Bob or I's unit. So, and then she has to hire new. So we're diligently doing that. Other than that, we want to go into any questions on that before I go moving right along. No. Okay. Let's get into your statistics. So I'm on slide 8 of your materials. You've seen this before. I'll go through it real quick, but if you have questions, please let me know. The first slide is licenses issued, broken out by quarter. Next slide is how people renew, whether they renew online or they renew with a paper, which is, through the snail mail. I'll have some more information on that online renewal. There's a reason it's so high. You guys currently have a discount of $40 if we renew online versus through the paper, through the mail. Next slide shows the active licenses broken out by age and gender. I've said it before, but the reason there's an other on there is because you do not have to declare whether you want to mark male or female. You have a lot of females in the age of 26 to 33 that are coming into the profession. It's pretty impressive. Next slide just shows the long-term trends. Like over time, pretty consistent between, 400 and 424, 27-ish. And then slide 12 shows your financials. So we've had this discussion in the past about you guys bringing in too much revenue for how much expenses you are. So what we did, and it's in the process of going through right now, so it'll go into effect April 1st. So currently your online renewal discount is $40. So you get a $40 discount to renew your license online. After April 1st, that'll go to $60. So it'll encourage even more people to renew online. Going back to that slide where I talked about the majority of people renew online. So it's encouraging everybody to renew online, plus giving them even more of a discount. We don't change fees. So we offer discounts. If we were to change a fee, that has to go through the legislative process, and that takes a long time. So we do discounts, ways that we think that we can save the licensees some money. So the fee stays the same fee, but if you renew online, you get a discount. So that should help get that revenue down some. So any questions? No? Okay. You guys are always easy though. Moving right along. Let's go to the regulatory report, Bob.
Morning, everybody. I've got a pretty detailed report here. You have one open case, and that'll be closed today because we'll talk about it during executive session. Sorry I took so much time. Any questions or concerns?
Yeah, you guys are an easy group. All right. We're on the agenda on item number 4, which is the public interested parties. Bob, is there anybody who is on the phone?
No, there is not.
All right. Well, then we'll move right along. Dale, you should have a executive session script, which we're on item number 5.
All right, so entering into executive session, the Board of Athletic Trainers will now meet in executive session pursuant to ORS 192.6602F and ORS 676.595 for the purpose of considering information exempt from public disclosure at 9:11 a.m. on February 16th, 2022. Representatives of the news media shall be allowed to attend the executive session by conference call and will be provided further call-in instructions shortly. The public phone line will be muted for the duration of the executive session. Are there any representatives of the news media on the public phone line?
No, there's not.
Recognizing there is no news media in attendance, the public phone line will be muted for the duration of the executive session. We will return to open session before taking any final action or making any final decisions. We are now in executive session.
Your phone is now muted. To unmute, push star, then 3.
And will you tell Nathan to stop recording?
It's working on it. Got to turn the recording off.